Well, potatoes have arrived. It is time to get them chitted, C-H-I-T-T-E-D, so that they can go ahead and grow for us this February. Here in Zone 8A, we grow our potatoes from February through May, usually the second week of February. And I bought these from Haas. They are a blue ticket, I believe is what they're called. They're certified. Certified disease-free. So they'll come with this little ticket. Now, we say that you can also grow what you buy from the store. As long as it's organic, you can also grow from your last crop. You do not have a guarantee that it's going to be disease-free. But these come with the little tag saying it is. Now, these are German Butterball. Make sure they sent me the right ones. Yeah, German Butterball. This is from Haas. They were the only ones that were still able to mail out. Everybody else wants to mail in March. Well, my potatoes need to be planted in middle February because it gets so hot so quick here, and I wanted things to start growing. A few things that you can do. You can plant the whole potato if you want, but it's would yield more if you divide it up with eyes. Then you can plant more sections and get about 5 potatoes per wedge that you plant, somewhere around there. So let's go over cutting some of these. When you cut them, you also have to let them air dry. A few things that you're looking for in order to cut. You're looking for some eyes, 3 to 5 eyes, 2 to 3 eyes, something like that. I'm just looking for 2 eyes. I'm going to keep it simple. If there's 3 on there also, then that's great. Now the eyes on these, they've got a lot of dirt, but we have some eyes right here. They're not yet sprouted. That's what shitting is. It's just what shitting will do for me, is give me those sprouts to work with. And then after we cut the potato, we're going to let this heal over so that it doesn't mold in our dirt. So I'm going to layer them here with my eyes and just let them get all dried out for me, or get ready for me to plant. I have an eye right here, I have another eye right there. Kind of hard to see probably in the camera. I do believe I have an eye underneath this dirt. We're going to let it do its thing. You can simply cut them in half if you like. Make it easy on yourself also. Eyes here, we have all these indents. And I'm just going to make this one simple. Let it dry out. And then I have an eye here, and also have an eye on this side, so one on each. We can go ahead and put them in the ground before they're chitted, before we have those roots, because we know they are going to come. It takes a little bit longer, but it might even just be the same amount of time. You can put something small like this in the ground already. This looks like a potato that's seen better days. Something like this can go in the ground by itself. Let it sit out, let it get warmed up, and then it'll go ahead and just grow some of those roots that we need. Something like this. Now these smaller ones, I don't know, maybe the roots that you get from it might be a little bit small, but here we go. I did one year plant some, I did chit them while I was out of town, and ended up some of these areas here, the moist areas, looked like they were moldy. I went ahead and planted them anyways. They did fine. Everything was okay. Like I said, seeds know what they're doing. These are considered seed potatoes. They know what they're doing. They'll do their thing. bag was 5 pounds. Yeah, 5 pounds.
It's time to plant our cool weather potatoes, also referred to as white potatoes, but they are potatoes that you're planting the actual potato into the dirt. A few things that we covered at the table was cutting them so that we have 1 to 2 eyes, maybe 2 to 3 eyes per potato, letting them chit so that they can be ready to sprout. Now this is one that I had shown earlier, and we can see all those big huge chits. These I had let go for a little bit, and I have some speckled chits on there. I'm not going to worry about that because it is second week of February when we need to be planting them. They like the cooler weather. A few of the stats that I have: these potatoes prefer 45 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and in zone 8A that's usually between February, and then you'll probably harvest them in May, because once the heat hits they don't like that. But they also will become they're not frost tolerant, not huge. They will be wiped out, some of the green growth, but then they will come back and be able to grow and give you a good harvest. Planting instructions: 4 to 6 inches deep. Potatoes need a little bit of elbow room. Planting them 10 to 12 inches apart. Some people dig a huge trench and then plant a piece of potato throughout that area, and that's when you can see some of the chits. The thing that I do notice, because I am planting a potato to decay, I get a lot of ants by May. Lots of ants. For sweet potatoes I do not, because you're planting the slip and then it's planted in the heat, and for some reason they do not attract the ants like these attract ants. And I'm assuming it's because they actually decay in the ground. I'm going to put them into 4 of my beds and see how well they do. Now, one of the other tips and tricks, you can put some hoops over, and that will give you the ability to put insect netting on so that cats will stay out of your bed, and any other animals. But once you have good green growth, you want to remove that. If it's growing through that netting, it gets all tangled up and keeps things mushed down. And but anyways, that's a good tip. So let's go ahead and plant some of these. Okay, either do the trench method so that you can hill your potatoes, but these are determinate, not indeterminate. So they are not going to just grow until kingdom come. 10 to 12 inches apart. What I just normally do is put it in and let it go. I don't worry about it too much. You don't need a lot of fertilizer. They can grow in some pretty dead dirt. But you can still compost if you like. Looking for ones that have at least a decent chitting action. These are the German Butterball from Haas. I may add some on this side too. And I have some chips right there. Okay, looks good. Okay, then there you have it. Water so that they're not soggy. You don't need a ton of water either. They can handle some frost, but I'm expecting to be below 30s. It will probably take off any green growth if it happens within the next few days. Otherwise, they'll be okay. And put your potatoes in. Follow for more.